there's my Bogus. Him's a happy Bogus. It's just been a bunch of this. I'm gonna periodically do my tick checks. And here we go. We got our first tick. Get rid of those guys. They get there. This is what we gotta do. This is when there's still like something stashed that no one's seen. Oh my gosh, and there is. Look at that's a metate. Wow, look at that thing. It's perfect. That is so cool, Bogus. That is so cool. These are stacked right here. This is a wall. Oh wow, look at that. That is a rock circle. I've been seeing more and more of these. Here's another view of the other one. All this rock would be the perimeter of their little hut, a little dome over it to keep them sheltered. Spider dog. Now I found out why that spot was so good. We have consistent water. A little jar of honey in it or something. What do you guys think that is? You know, I'm just having such a good day. I just have this like perma smile on my face. Oh man, I just rolled up in this area. I thought I was cool and I could jump over the creek. My shoe is full of water now. Come on, Bogus. Woohoo! Oh, you got muddy. Careful, Bogus. Oh my goodness, look at those mortars. Damn. Oh my gosh, I found another one. That is so freaking cool. I freaking love when I can find places that are like just untouched. As I look in these cracks, you look down there, there's pottery down there. Dude, today, honestly, I can't get any better. I found another metate. It's a freaking good one too. Look at that thing, perfect dip. It's so smooth. I'm having a panic attack of excitement. Just gotta give a minute, I gotta walk away from that. And here is a third metate right here. I want to show you guys how bad I was bushwhacking today. That's my arm. Alrighty, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Southwest Wanders. I'm out here with my handsome pup Bogus right here. Say hi, Bogus. Say hi, we haven't seen you in a minute. But anyway, if you don't know who I am, my name's Austin. I go out here and I look for Native American history. I just appreciate the outdoors. Look for reptiles, go fishing. So anyway, stick around, see what we find today. I'm gonna go check out kind of a new territory. I haven't really been to any repeat spots that I've ever found in probably about 3 or 4 years. I've been really trying to piece together like the travel and trade routes from mountains to deserts to coast, and there's a lot of stuff on the coastline that's almost impossible to figure out just because it's covered in buildings and concrete. But out here in the mountains, I have a strong goal to dissect where these natives primarily traveled, where was like the stationary spots where they kind of knew or organized there's always going to be someone there. I found some places that are so abundant in history that you almost can hardly like not step on it. So hopefully you find something cool like that today. There's a lot of oak trees where I'm going to go check out, and there's actually a dry waterfall I could see from a distance. It's probably about like a 1 or 2 mile hike to get there. I didn't scale it, but in my history of looking for history, I've noticed that Native Americans, especially the Kumeyays, because that's primarily my focus in San Diego, but when they're on top, they like to be on top of waterfalls. There's something about it that I've found really important encampments on the top of waterfalls. And I've heard that the natives, they think that being on top of a waterfall brought them closer to the creator, which is essentially God to them. And if you know any more history about anything with Native Americans and their relation with waterfalls, please put something in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. But anyway, stay tuned. Let's see what we find today. Oh, there's my Bogus. Him's a happy Bogus. I don't think we gotta go this way. Let's go this way. Gotta be a better route. No? Oh man, you're gonna tell me we're bushwhacking? I love bringing you guys along on my journeys, but sometimes it takes a lot of my attention away, and I actually kind of just lost it. But there's a piece of pottery that I just stepped right over, and you can see right here there's a piece of crystal quartz, and I just started my hike, so I might be stuck here for a while trying to dissect this. Where's that piece of pottery at? Oh, right here. Check that out. Piece of pottery right there. I'm not even anywhere near where something that looks promising. I'm just straight up in the bushes. Oh yeah, right there. Stepped right over that while I was talking to you guys. That's a pretty good piece. And yep, just look right over to the right and check this out. I always love this. See that? That's a big old working stone. Might be a little mono of some sort. But you see that mortar right there? It's perfect. But this thing, sometimes they'll flip stuff over and have a nice gloss or polish to it. But I think that's just, it has a gloss to it. Definitely a working table. There's probably some more up in these trees right here. Actually surprised, like, I'm just right in the bushes and I'm finding more and more pottery almost everywhere I look. It's kind of crazy to me, like this stuff is straight up in the bushes. Like there's nothing really to even identify like what's here. It's just straight bushes, as you can see. But there's a yucca plant right here. We've talked about those in some of my older videos. Every bit of that plant is edible at some point in the year, or usable for making resources. Bunch of pottery right here. One right there, bigger piece, little piece. Different colored red piece, a little darker black piece. Wild, straight up in the bushes. Oh, look at that big old piece. That's a good one. I swear it always works this way. When I go hike by myself, I follow absurd evidence and end up bushwhacking. It's just been a bunch of this. Poor dog. Yeah, he loves this. You love bushwhacking, huh, Bogus? You love the bushwhacking. Here's a nice game trail, though. I'm gonna periodically do my tick checks because I've been in these areas before and look down and you have 100 ticks on you. Finally think it's starting to open up. Oh, maybe opens right here, but it's definitely more bushes. I honestly think this is going to be a really promising trip. Look at, there's pottery there, there's pottery there. When you find a lot of pottery in the mountains, it really says something. Like you'll find tons of pottery in the desert and there's nothing really of importance. It's just pottery everywhere. But up in the mountains, you find pottery that's abundant. Like there's going to be some treasures to be shown to you. What's out there, Bogus? All kinds of smells, huh? Go find an antler. I gotta figure out a way to get up here without bushwhacking too hard. Alright, I found a way to get up here. Whoa, loose rock, loose rock. Let's see what we can find. I don't see anything yet. I thought there would be some cool rub marks or something up here at least. It's all pottery around. Oh, I think, yep, there's a glossy spot right here. It's hard to tell, but that's like that's super polished. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is a sleeping circle thing. Those are rock walls. You never know what you're gonna find in the bush. Oh man, that got me excited. I'm gonna go over there and check that out. To get there, this is what we gotta do. I'm also trying to carve away from my dog. You got it, Bogus? He's an adventure dog, bushwhacker. You see I'm getting up here. These are stacked right here. This is a wall. These are hand placed. These aren't. Oh, wow. Look at that. Whoa. That is a rock circle. I've been seeing more and more of these. Like, the further I get out in the mountains, I find these rock circles. I don't even know exactly what they are. Like, I assume they probably made a little hut and chilled out in there, but they could have been for storage. But let's see if we just get a better look at that. That's super, super, super cool. It's the places like this that I love the most. Is like no one, and I mean probably nobody has probably seen that. Like people go bushwhacking and hike through stuff, but they're so selective where this stuff is. And if you could find where it is and go stomp to the bushes, like the things you could find is immaculate. Here's another view of the other one that I was kind of getting giddy about, and it's not really a circle. It's more like a big rock oval. And you could totally tell like all this rock would be the perimeter of their little hut, and they'd have some sort of like, I don't know, little dome over it to keep them sheltered. Probably built out of sticks and stuff, but I wonder if anyone's ever even been in there. I'm gonna go check it out. Inside of it right now. And it's like a 3-foot wall. See Bogus standing on it. I like this history. You know what's funny? I haven't even gotten like, not even a mile away from where I parked, and I'm already finding all this cool stuff in the bushes. I'm not even close to my destination. But let's see what else. There's got to be something else right here. If there's those two structures. Oh, there's another one right here. See this rock wall underneath the bush? Right here. It's like a circle underneath that bush. It's hard to tell. Come down here. It's the starter of the wall. Right there. It circles around. It's a whole little cubby in here. This is when there's still like something stashed that no one's seen. Oh, there goes the glasses. Oh my gosh, and there is. Look, that's a metate right there in the crack of the rock. Oh my gosh. That is so freaking cool. Wow, look at that thing. It's perfect. No way. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so cool, Bogus. That is so cool. I wouldn't believe just this stuff in the bushes, but I would just roll up on this rock, and it's polished for sure. You can see that shimmer right here. So I wonder if there's anything stashed in these rocks. I can't believe I found that metate. Like, I've never seen one in a cave or a cubby like leaned up like that. I've seen them just sitting in the dirt or flipped upside down, but that was a unique sight. Oh, look it up on top of this rock. It's all glossy. Your dog on that slanted rock. Look at you, spider dog. Wow. Okay, this is going to be hard to capture, but there is a rock shelter up in here. You can see that stack of rocks. These yuccas are going to stab the crap out of me. Yeah, it's a big old circle in there, completely consumed by a tree. Man, I would love to get in there, but that's pretty treacherous. Especially with these yuccas, they'll stab you. But how neat is this? Like, there's some areas that just become so much more important to you as you just look a little bit closer. Like, I wouldn't have thought this. I would have walked right past this stuff. I just kind of started finding random chunks in the bushes. But still got to go way, I'm not going to show mountains, but as far as you can see in the right corner of the camera. So we're in for a good mission today. I don't know if we're going to have enough time. Now I found out why that spot was so good. We have consistent water all the time. Look at that. That is a legitimate stream. What the heck? Drink up, Bogus. You a thirsty dog? You thirsty? How freaking wild. I would have never guessed. How cool of a hike is this? Just following game trails. Well, right now that we're hiking, I'd like to just say thank you to everyone that has been watching my channel. Everyone that's keeping up, everyone that's asking questions, making comments, subscriptions, all of it. Like, thank you a lot. I'm not to the point where I'm making any money yet, but I know if I stay at this, I want this to be something that I can do for a living, is just show adventures. Because you guys see that I find really obscure, cool things. I'm not afraid to go through the bush. So actually, I've been meaning to ask people if there's anyone that has something cool in San Diego or Southern California, and maybe even out of state. I'm willing to travel, but drop it in the comments. Message me on Instagram. My Instagram is AustinHolmgren_247. You can message me there. I'd love to take suggestions, and if you guys want to see a cool area from my perspective, please just let me know. Drop it in the comments. A jar. Looks like it's got old honey in it or something. Huh. I don't know. What do you guys think that is? Oh, don't eat that, Bogus. That's gross. That's gross. No, I'm just having such a good day. I've just gotten to this point in my life. I went through a lot of traumas, everything, and there's honestly kind of nothing that's gonna bring me down anymore. I just have this like perma smile on my face, and especially when I get out here, it's just like, it's my favorite thing. Like, I'm by myself, got no one around, but I got nature. I'm finding amazing history, and I got my Bogus. But super awesome day. Like, it was really windy where I live, and I come here and it's super secluded. So not even a breeze, there's water. I couldn't ask for a better day. Oh man, I just rolled up in this area. I could already tell it. These rocks, the shade, the creek, there's yuccas. Look at that yucca up there, that's cool. I'm gonna definitely explore through these rocks. These have major potential to have something hidden just like that metate. It's buried right here. It's broken, but that's a mono. It's all glossy. I like when I can find them full, but if you look right here, there's some gloss to this rock, not a bunch. But I'm sure I'm probably gonna find more. Oh, like that. Eat something funny. Come on, Bogus. Let's find something cool. This is like a prime spot where I think a pottery pot would be stashed. Hey, you better be careful. See these cracks? That's where I would anticipate something to be. I wonder if there's anything up in these areas up above it. In the trees. I don't think so. Not really willing to bushwhack up there right this second. When we get to that waterfall, if I'm finding this much evidence, I'm going to find a lot more there. It's a good looking rock pile right there. See what we can find kind of around the base. If it's nothing, not going to waste the time. But looks pretty good. I look like I would want to hang out in there. Careful, Bogus. You be careful. I still have a long ways to go though. I thought I was cool and I could jump over the creek. I thought it was a good landing spot, but my shoe is full of water now. Come on, Bogus. Let's go. You gotta go across the creek. Come on. Come on. Woohoo! Oh, you got muddy. You got muddy. Rinse off those legs. Rinse off those legs. Oh boy. Come on. Look how deep that water is. Ow, ow, ow. These guys, these thorns I tell you guys about. These things get you. Let's see if we get a better one. Those thorns on there, those things murderous. It gets you so secretly. Opening up a little bit. Looking pretty good. What do you think, Bogus? We gonna find something? Gonna find something? Pretty cool. You can see like the taller grass things over there. That's where the water ends. And it just goes back under the ground. It's gone. Might pop up in more spots later on, but how wild is how water works. It just kind of just comes out of the ground wherever it wants. And here we go. We got our first tick. My arch nemesis. That's how we get rid of those guys. But I do tick checks every so often. That means my dog's gonna have a lot of ticks, because they like to grab onto their fur a lot more than my clothes. Well, that's not exciting. I don't like ticks. There's some spots you can see from a mile away, and you just kind of know. I feel like there's gonna be something over there. I'm gonna check all the kind of surrounding areas right here. See what we can find first. There's a rock right here. It's hard to tell, but there's some gloss right here. So there's definitely work on here. Might be a few items. Poke around. Find that antler, Bogus. Come on. Let's go find it. Let's go. He's a happy running dog. Gonna go find some antlers. Go find those antlers. Oh, fast dog. Well, I got to the top of that rock pile that I was pointing out. Haven't seen anything yet, but it's looking really promising right here. Let's find out. I'm actually super surprised. I thought I'd see a lot right here, but I haven't seen any evidence. Never know though, sometimes this stuff is literally only like 10 feet away from you, and then it becomes abundant. Oh, actually, just like I said, look at that. There's some slicks on this rock. A little glossy polish right there. So there's stuff here. Just keep our eye out. Here's another mortar. It's covered in dirt. A decent one. Super symmetrical. I wonder what else is hidden up in these rocks. This is the type of stuff where you, well, just like you saw me see that metate, there's stuff hidden in rocks like this. There's some more polished spot right here. That little discolored white area. It's kind of buried, so there's probably more that's there. I think this was a metate at one point, and it's just really weathered. But it's got a perfect bowl in it. It's hard to tell on camera, but it seems just as really old. Cool looking little cave up there. I'm gonna go check that out. Before I even got there, there's pottery right down there. So hold up, Bogus. There's high potential. There's high potential. There's actually a lot of pottery on the ground. Let's see what this cave has. When I see caves and I see pottery below it, it tells me there was always here. And look at, there's a broken piece there and a broken piece there. Oh my gosh. There very well could have just been an oil sitting right here. That's an absolute perfect spot for it. And then broke over time and dispersed. Crazy, there's pottery everywhere right here. There. I'm sure there's a few chunks over this way. I'm definitely gonna go check out those rocks. I don't even know if I'm almost to a waterfall right now, but I really don't even know if I'll make it. Cause I keep getting hung up. Oh, this could be so important. Oh, there's another rock circle too right there. Oh my gosh, I'm getting nervous almost. Like, what could I find? That almost looks like another rock circle right there. There's that little rock barrier right here. That's cool. I come over here and I see this little rock cubby area. And there's a broken piece of pottery in there. So there could have been a little pot kind of just sitting right in that little cubby. Oh yeah, there's another piece of pottery in that little cubby. Oh my goodness, this little rock circle thing. I get up on this rock, and then there's a little metate right here. See, it's all polished and slick, just sitting up on the rock. It's pretty cool. It's not a super quality one, but it's definitely used. I am freaking losing my mind right now. I was expecting a little hike just with my dog today, and I'm coming up on history. Look at more pottery right there. More pottery right there. And it's sad, a lot of people just would never appreciate what's out here. Like, I love this stuff. This is my favorite stuff in the world. So I can locate it almost anywhere. And like I've said in other videos, I've found native history within every square mile from coast to desert, essentially. Well, it's got a plant growing in it, but look at that mortar. I'm not even gonna dig. I'm gonna let that plant grow. I thought that was pretty cool. More pottery. See right there, and there's another little piece in the back. There's another piece down in the crack down there. You know, if you hear a little girl scream, it's probably because I rolled up on a pottery pot. Yeah, look at this little rock circle area right here. Standing in it, and this is like a 5-foot wall. But like, look at all these rocks are just like individually stacked right there. You come over here, and they're stacked to enclose a little barrier. It's actually a really comfortable spot. Like a lot of these ones were just like a bunch of boulders on the bottom. This actually has nice soft dirt. Squirrel. It's amazing how much pottery is out here. And the pieces right there, right there. Oh, no, it's not a mono. But look, there's more pottery right there. Oh, look at this overhang. This is really cool. You're telling me there wasn't a pot or something sitting right there at one point. See over there, there's some placed rocks. Oh my goodness, look at those mortars. Look at that one right there. Bam. And look at this one right there. Bam. And oh my gosh, I found another one with it sitting in the mortar. Look at that. That is so freaking cool. And we got another mortar right here. We got another masher stone right there. Oh my gosh. I freaking love when I can find places that are like just untouched. Oh my goodness. I put a lot of time into trying to find places like this, and this is when it's all worth it. When you can still come out here and see something like that. That was probably left there 200-300 years ago, and no one's ever touched it. Oh my gosh, there's probably more in these cracks or rocks. I'm so thankful right now. I gotta look in these cracks. If you look down there, there's pottery down there. So there could definitely still be a pot. Dude, today, honestly, it can't get any better. I found another metate. This is a freaking good one too. Look at that thing. That perfect dip. It's so smooth. Oh my freaking gosh. I don't even know what to say. I really don't. I'm so, like, I'm amazed. I haven't found this, like, untouched history like this in, like, almost ever. You look over here, we got a mortar on this individual rock. Like, I've found better places in my life, but this is so untouched. I don't know. I'm having a panic attack of excitement. Just gotta give a minute. I gotta walk away from that. Whew. Let's go look at that again. Oh my goodness. And here is a third metate right here. That's polished. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. So this guy is pretty work stone. You see it's got a lot of edging to the side. Put a lot of work into that one. I think this is a chisel. They put that in between the wood. And it smack, that's why it's flat right there. Smack, smack, smack. And it split the wood in half. Pretty cool though. So here's piss ants all over me. Crawling through the bushes. Damn piss ants, get off. Okay everyone, I'm gonna just do my closing statement now, but I'm just in awe today. I found two metates. They're like flawless, and the one inside of the cave, like I was just tripping. I came up and I'm like, oh, that'd be a cool stash spot, and I look in there and then there's one leaning up against the wall like that, and then come out here and I find that pestle mono masher stone in the mortar, get all wigged out about that, and then I turn around and I walk 20 feet the other way and I find another metate. So I don't know, I'm in awe today. I'm a little too excited. But I just want to say thank you guys for coming on my journeys. I'm like a kid in a candy store today. Like I'm probably the only person you'll see get this excited over a rock or a painted rock. But anyway, thanks for coming along. Please like and subscribe. I want to be able to do an adventure like this at least once a week, maybe twice a week. Today's a weekday. I just decided to do a quick little trip, and it ended up being something that was like beyond me. So anyway, guys, get out there, go hike, go look in the bushes, look at some rocks, go fishing, get outdoors. I love this stuff, and I hope you do too. Stay tuned. I want to show you guys how bad I was bushwhacking today. That's my arm. That's what the bushes do when you go find history out there. This one's all scratched up too. What happens when you play?